On my way to church, Pastor, about 2 electric poles to get to church, I looked to my left and I saw a matured woman, mad, walking naked on the streets on Sunday morning. You know, in Nigeria, you see different things. It's difficult to imagine that type of thing in the United States of America, but I know some of you have an idea that back at home, you see mad people just they walk around. But this one was naked and carrying a child that was naked, both of them on Sunday morning, and it rained the night before, cold morning. As they were coming, anybody seeing them coming like this, anybody see them, you branch. You don't want to meet this type of sight on Sunday morning, go to church. Then I said to my wife, I said, this is wrong. Meeting her for me, I think we should do something. My wife said, what are we going to do? I said, I don't know, but I'll do something. A friend of mine said, you may not be able to do everything, but do something. The something you do will be discounted from the... Yes. But my wife said, but you're already late. I said, okay. So I parked in front of church. I told the ushers, I said, there's a mad woman that passed here just now. They said, yes. Would you please pursue her, 2 of you, because one person will not be able to hold her. Pursue her wherever you meet her. Pin her down. I will preach a brief service and I'll join you. Then they left. And I started my sermon that day. 10 minutes into the sermon, Pastor, the head usher in the church walked up to me where I was preaching. He said, Daddy, I said, yes. He said, we have walked her back and she's sitting in front of the church. So please relax to preach your service. Then I said, the head usher is saying that I should relax to preach my sermon because the woman has been walked back and is sitting in front of the church. But one thing that was worrying my mind, Pastor, was that I have members. They usually come late on Sunday morning. It's a serious problem in my church. Even if you tell them that Jesus is coming next Sunday, they will. 10 minutes further, this head usher came again and said, Daddy, he said, the way I see things. I said, you know I'm preaching. He said, sorry, say what I want to say is that this woman looks hungry. And there's this Malam Hausaman selling puff in a show glass. And we bought some and gave it to her and gave it to her child, and they both ate. I said, he says, the thing is that they need to drink water and we can't find water. I said, I hope you know that I'm preaching here. He said, sorry sir, what I want to say is that, I said, say it. He said, what I want to say is that after, now everybody was watching us. He says, sir, what I want to say. I said, say what you want to say. He said, you know, where as we didn't come on time, we had Holy Communion. And then as there's no water to give to her to drink, the wine that remain, we start to gather it and gather it. And somebody said, hey, give her the drink now. Then another person shouted and said, Holy Communion wine. Then I said, will you drink it? Is it not the one we throw away? So, and as we gave it to her, she drank and became normal. I said, what? He said, it's normal now. The eye come down. The speech changed. I said, is that what you want to say? I said, say everything now, I'm ready. I said, where is she? He said, it's in the service that we are doing service together. Then I said, okay, church, you know, you've been watching us here like movie. What is happening is that this head usher, this is what she said, this is what she said. Then the whole church burst into shout. I said, please, where is the woman? The woman stood up. I that saw her 30 minutes ago, I didn't know her again. What does it take for God to do a miracle? I am that I am. I tell you, Pastor, the remaining service was the easiest service I've preached for a long time, because the faith of the people just went up.